Welcome to War India News Hour. Communication platforms are overriding the professional space. When the year 2020 began, less than 5% of the global workforce was working remotely. Now, in little over a year, more than half of them are forced to work from home. The fact that top-tier companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft and more have established long-term or permanent remote work policies goes on to show the immense impact the pandemic has had in the professional world. The popular adoption of new working arrangements requires a different kind of skill set and familiarity from the company employees. The advent of the pandemic catalyzed the digitization of information for businesses. What has resulted is a major influx of data and insufficient systems in place to optimally handle it. Existing data management applications are dated. Despite that, given the current load of information on corporations, the demand for them has been skyrocketing. The need to have systems that can help manage such vast information databases preceded the pandemic, but it has in effect acted as its springboard. The combined challenge of working in a virtual space while handling large volumes of differentiated data requires new forms of communications platforms. The new workforce wants an always-on enterprise that can give them consistent and location-agnostic access to tools and resources they need to get work done. Collaboration is high on the agenda for Millennials and Gen Z, and the respect of freedom and flexibility to work on their terms in their space and on their own devices. Employees now demand a full-loaded experience similar to what they are accustomed to as customers. In their personal lives, there is a need for advanced systems that will be more efficient, productive, and more importantly, less time-consuming. Easy-to-use interface, ability to hold and share data, allowing effective communication are some of the few features a common company looking for. Collaboration platforms are quickly replacing traditional communications. Even though nearly half of companies had not used a collaboration platform before the pandemic, 78% of ITDMs now say that they will continue to use Slack and/or other solutions even when normal work routines resume. With this shift to hybrid workplaces, it's clear that collaboration platforms will play an increasingly important role in the future of business communication. And today's challenge is to manage the blended workforce where people and artificial intelligence are working together and to find ways to integrate the dynamics. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Telangana government and Microsoft to build data centers in Hyderabad. US tech giant Microsoft and the Telangana government have sealed a deal to set up a Rs 15,000 crore data center in Hyderabad. A 50-acre land near the city is believed to have been finalized, and the project is expected to create around 300 jobs. A formal announcement is likely to come within a month. Telangana is one of the few states to adopt a data center policy in India. It also expects investments of around $10 billion in the segment over the next 5 years. Anurag Thakur warns some websites and YouTube channels intriguing against India to get blocked. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur warned that the government will continue to take action against those hatching conspiracy against the country. In a strong coordination with intelligence agencies, the Information and Bureau Ministry has previously ordered the blocking of 20 YouTube channels and 2 websites as they were spreading anti-India propaganda and fake news. The minister further claimed that it will continue to block any such account hatching conspiracy against India, spreading lies and dividing the society in the future as well. Dell introduces 7 new Apex, AWS storage and cloud offers. Dell Technologies is doubling down on its optimistic Apex consumption base as a service portfolio with 2 new launches, along with integrating more deeply with public cloud providers with the goal of delivering a true multi-cloud experience to customers. Dell's new SaaS-based Apex backup services aims to provide simplified and secure cloud data protection that can be deployed in minutes and scale on demand. The Apex multi-cloud data services delivers storage including file, block and object as well as data protection as a service with synchronic access to all major public clouds through a single console. Intel to unveil energy-efficient chip for Bitcoin mining next month. Intel, the semiconductor manufacturing giant, is planning to present a new Bonanza Mine chip, which is likely an energy-efficient Bitcoin application-specific integrated circuit. Unlike CPUs or GPUs, which are geared towards a host of user cases, ASIC is a type of chip designed for Bitcoin mining. It is still not clear whether Intel will present a viable product or simply unveil a prototype chip. Earlier, the US Patent and Trademark Office awarded the chip giant a patent for efficiently mining cryptocurrencies that use the SHA-256 algorithm. Classplus appoints Zomato's Manish Chawla as new CTO. EdTech startup Classplus has appointed Manish Chawla as the new CTO to boost its next phase of growth across geographies. Chawla was previously the Vice President of Engineering with online food delivery company Zomato. He will lead Classplus's product innovations and will be focusing on scaling engineering capabilities for its growth. In his more than 20 years of career, he has worked with Make My Trip, Paytm and Dream11 among others. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.